Hi all, let's get straight to business. I'm Ognjen, by the way, and this is Tower of Imar, an adventure game. So, have you ever wondered what it means to be alive and how a simple rustic lamp of metal gains this abstract value? Well, in a vertical world inspired by Dark Souls, with a unique journey, atmosphere, again journey, right? Where conceptual Stanley Parable mechanic meets the ambient setting of Prince of Persia and the origin story idea behind Assassin's Creed, a couple of Ubisoft games there, can explore this great question. Shall we embark, you can explore this great question. Shall we embark on this epic adventure? We shall, right? And Tower of Imar is third-person mixed perspective, 3D narrative and story-driven adventure game which focuses on exploration. And since the story is so important, here it is, and this is actually our approach in the next part of the presentation. When a simple robot and legacy from a long-forgotten era is and sentinel on the epic and mythical tower in the middle of the desert, on accident witnesses the death of a certain knight, it gains a bit of self-sense, and with the help of that knight's spirit, it embarks on a journey inside the tower. You just watched the comic part of our intro. That's the thing that we wanted to do because of our affinities and this program itself. And this is actually the footage from the real game, right? We made quite a bit of that, and you'll see in the next part. This is the intro part where you can see the conversation between the robot and the knight's spirit. Just saw a dialogue choice, so that's one of the main features of our game because it's story-driven. The narrative is mostly important. When this dynamic duo enters the tower, it finds itself in. Shall see it rather soon in a really surrealistic world, which is not actually the inner tower. That path that they take in the tower is actually the path of the human sin, and every level is the next floor in this surreal world where sin is a thematic. By taking this road, you the player, which controls this dynamic duo, actually managed to get to know what life is and effects of immortality. So this is the example of gameplay. It's actually rather ready for build, at least this demo level. You can see one of our other features, which is pretty constant throughout this level and will be in some other levels, which is platforming, 3D platforming. Of course, I say 3D, but it's the third-person perspective. We have some scripted action sequences planned and other fixed camera perspectives, but this is mostly the part of the first level. When I say when I told you about surreal world, which you can see right here, this is a world which compiles both the medieval epic fantasy and, I should say, sci-fi elements. That's the origin of Assassin's Creed, right idea. And here you can see the labyrinth, which is one of the parts of our first level. You can also read, inspect, and act, which is one of our main pillars, part of the story through different types of things you come across, not just through the dialogue and sequences. Also, you have something that we call morality bar, which is the thingy on his back, which actually shows you which path are you taking, more sinful or less sinful, which impacts the branching. The branching and multi-path exploration is actually one of the more significant, or maybe the most significant pillar with the story itself. So you can always finish the level and the game on different note, with different paths taken, with different things you got to know through the level. Also, our character robot looks kind of differently depending on the path he took, which you can see about with his head sometimes it's missing. Sometimes it's actually this is a torch actually. So you understand the surreality of this. If that's
1 minute.
Real thing. So you saw the puzzles. We have puzzles too as the feature, but something that I should maybe point out its uniqueness of this project, which is its you have the ability with the mindless and lifeless being carrying throughout, right? To get to know what the real life is and effects of immortality. You don't have that many in many games actually. And completing this surrealistic world, this is inspired by many of I should say a couple of significant novels, philosophical novels. This is actually done in Unreal Engine 5 early access right now. We want to do this for PC, but it can be ported to consoles. It's not really difficult with gameplay and other technical stuff.
You're out of time again.
Yeah, this is the end of the video. So yeah, this is actually what I wanted to finish with, because after this sentence, which you can read, I will not. You have our team slide. You can meet us: Srđan, Ognjen, me, Sofia, Aleksa, and I will finish with this. Thank you for your attention, and you can read this.